All right, so this is going to be the knee isokinetic testing. I've already kind of set this up. The chair level, we have at about level 2 as far as the forward and back right now. We'll make some minor adjustments as the patient gets on the machine. In fact, let's go ahead and do that now, if you don't mind sitting up here. So first of all, I'm just going to see, make sure the seat pan is adjusted correctly, make sure we have plenty of room there so there's no impingement. I'm going to shorten the seat pan by just rotating this a little bit and then have you kind of scoot back. How does that feel? Okay, that looks pretty good. And then I'm going to raise your seat height. I've already pushed it forward here enough, but it needs to go up because we're trying to line her knee up with that axis of rotation. Let's see how close we are there. And you see this power head is all the way down, and even there it's a little bit high. So we're going to go up again. All right, and now as I'm looking at that looks pretty close. I'm just trying to get this to line up through the knee. It looks like your chair could go back just a little bit, so I'm going to do that. Okay, and then I'm going to raise you up and I want to make sure this clicked in. Yep, it's clicked. We go a little higher. That looks pretty good. And then it looks like I'm going to need to elongate this one. So if you can just kind of relax there. I'm going to go about right there. Let's see how that's lined up. You just want there to be enough room here so that it doesn't impair the ankle there, pinch the ankle. And so I'm going to tighten that there. And tighten this. You can see if we're doing some testing, that's about all you'd want to do for that day because it just takes a while. So we're going to pull that through. Is that pretty snug there? Feel comfortable though?
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's just kind of take you through a little bit of range of motion, make sure you're okay. Good. This knob was getting in the way a little bit. Okay, so we're going to do a test. Let's come over here and just open up one of our standard tests. And we're going to do the 180 degrees per second and 300 degrees per second. We're going to repeat the test. And it's the right side. Not that it really matters. The computer doesn't know any better. But we're going to do our setup mode now. We're in computer control. Okay. We're going to go setup mode, and then when I hit start, we're going to establish the degrees. Okay, so now we're going to go one more time with that, and now it's allowing us to set our range of motion limits. So I want you to go up as high as you can. Good, does that feel okay? And let's go up and then hold it there. And I'll even kind of help you. Okay, does that feel good right there?
Yeah.
So that's our away limit. And then we're going to go down to the bottom of the range, and that's your towards limit. So that's as far as it's going to let you go. Okay. And then relax there. Okay, so we have that. Now the machine needs to know where 90 is, and that's just kind of your relaxed position. And so I'm going to click on 90. Okay. And then we're going to weigh the limb next. So we're going to come up here, back up to your full position, your extended position. I'm going to press this button just to lock you in place. Okay, relax now, because that's weighing not just your limb, but this apparatus and all of that. And so when I do that, we're going to see that that's 16 pounds, okay? And that's going to help keep our numbers from being ambiguous, all right? From here, I'm going to press this again, but I'm going to hold on, because if I just press this, it's going to drop. It might startle you. So now I'm going to go like that. And so this first test, now just relax. First test is going to be at 180 degrees per second, but you're gonna get a little warm up first. So I'm gonna go over here and click on go. If the go is not clear like that, it means we missed something somewhere. Let's go ahead and say go. And now when we hit start at the control panel, it's going to let us start the evaluation. And this is just the trial rep. So go ahead and do about 8 or 9 of those, just up and down. Good. And the idea is to go as hard and fast as you can without working into pain. See how you have control over that? I feel like you feel good enough to do the test next?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and relax now. And then once you've relaxed, this screen is going to go off and we're going to go into test mode. Okay, so now whenever you want to go, you go ahead and do 10 repetitions, okay? Up and down as hard and fast as you can. So this is actually the test. Okay, so now we're 100% finished. So now just relax. It's going to give you 20 seconds. And then after that, it's going to have you do that again. Okay. And you'll notice these are actually trial reps here. This is at a faster speed, so it's letting you get used to that. Okay, so that was practice. You have enough practice?
Yeah.
All right, relax now. And then once you relax, that screen is going to go away. And then once that goes away, you'll be available to do the actual test. Okay, you got it. Okay, looks like test is over. We're going to say yes, we're going to finish that. And then we're going to look at that speed, away was 45 peak torque pounds and 31 going towards. So that's a good ratio. She was stronger going up than going down, and that's what we'd hope to see. Overall work, a lot stronger going up than going down. And again, that was at that speed. If we want to take a closer look at torque, I'm going over here to the torque part of this. At 180, our curve statistics were peak torque 40 into extension, which is away, and a peak torque of 26.3. You'd want to write that down if we were comparing right to left side. We're going to go and see how she was at 300 degrees per second. Going away, she was 50.7, going towards 41.2. So again, we would be writing these torque values down. I like to put them in percent basis if I'm comparing extensors to flexors or right to left. And again, if we're doing a test, then we'll have you kind of back out of here. We would actually kind of start all over. I would take you out of this. We'd move the chair way back. We would move this to the other side. In fact, let's do that really quickly, just to show if we were trying to compare the right to the left side. So from here, you're fine there. I will take this out of the way. You're going to stay seated because we already have the height. You're just going to fill the seat, slide back. Should be out of the way now, right? And then from here, I'm just going to bring this to the other side. Okay, we're going to take this attachment off because this one was for the right knee. goes with the L. And actually I'm getting ahead of myself because I should spin this thing around first. So let's do that just so we're doing it right. So now I'm going to unscrew the rotate. Spin it around like that. Get it to 90 degrees. And then we're going to put this on. L to dot. See, if I were to move her chair forward, her knee would be too close to this. I'm going to get it out of the way even more. Okay, and then I'm going to slide you forward here. You're going to want to put your foot over the top of that thing. There we go. And I'm just going to slide you forward till we get your knee pretty close to that. Perfect. It looks like now I could probably raise you just a tad bit, about right there. And so now we're set up to do the left side. So we would just repeat the process that we did before. We'd strap in the left, and we would go through that whole process again. Again, a little time consuming on the test part of it. That's why we do not need to do a test on every visit.